Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is John Debelot and I am the founder of Diaspora Freedom Initiative, and this is the Freedom Philosophy. Now, we have a couple programs that are set up for people who need to move fast. Every now and then we have a relocatee that needs to move quickly for whatever reason. Sometimes it's a job and they're getting a work permit. That's the rarest occasion. Sometimes they're just tired of what's going on in their home country and they want to get out here quickly, and maybe their lease is coming up, or maybe they have new tenants coming into their house as like an Airbnb, or they've just sold their house and they want to make a move. But even though they're in a rush, they don't want to, purchase a new house out here in a rush. So we have a program where we get to work on that immigration. We get that going for you, but you have 1 year that's prepaid in a fully furnished apartment or beachfront villa, either or, depending on whatever your budget range is, right? And that way you get to live out here, you get to live by the beach, you get to go around, you get to meet all the people that you need to meet. You get a bit of a concierge service that'll set up your bank account, set up driver's license conversions, introduce you to the right people so that you can make the right moves. And you'll go back and forth with our legal team to figure out what it is that you want out of the experience, and you can make an informed decision while already having a place to live here. So we have our 2-bedroom fully furnished option that is directly across the street from the beach. And we have our at the beach version that is actually here at this particular resort. It's actually this house right over here, and our camera people will show that to you right now. And so one of these beach villas that are directly on the beach here would be where you get to stay for that entire year that you're here. And we would take you around and show you everything and get everything situated for you. But it is an option for folks who need to move quickly and get things done quickly. This is the way that we do that, where we get them into a place, it's fully furnished, they have nothing to worry about, and then we have an entire year to get the whole rest of it done, right? So those options are always available. You can go to our website and look into that. Outside of that, for our clients who are building homes, typically the folks who live here at the beach, this is a luxury option. It is a all-inclusive resort option. So there's a restaurant here. There's obviously resort security that essentially works for you here. There's also, you have your cleaning people here. So you have, your housekeeping services and all of that. You have the front desk, you have the concierge. So you have all of that, right? At your fingertips while you live here. So this is that luxury option. And a lot of the folks that choose the luxury option are already choosing to build with us, right? And so while their home is being built, they can then stack this on as a luxury, temporary option, and they live here for a year. We finish building their home or their homestead, and then they can visit the construction site because they're already here and all of that stuff. And when it's all said and done, they move out of the luxury villa into their new home. Some of the other folks that are in the 2-bedroom apartment, sometimes they just want to do a year abroad, almost like doing a semester abroad, right? Sometimes we've had a lot of folks who are startup founders. They need to lower, all of their expenses, but they'd rather not lower their style of living or their lifestyle. So it makes a lot of sense for them to do it. Sometimes we have digital nomads just going to spend a year somewhere. It makes a lot of sense for them to do it. And sometimes it's just people who just aren't sure. Right? Maybe they know they want to be in Africa somewhere, or maybe they even know they want to be in Kenya, but they're not really sure about being in Nairobi versus being down here in Diani, or being in Mombasa or whatever. So they want some time to travel and figure it all out. But while they do that, why not let their home base be the beach, right? So those programs do exist for you guys. They are out there. Again, you can go to our website. You will see it as soon as you get on the website. You can click it for more information. read all that you need to read. The information there is based on our base offering, not our luxury offering. You can call us and get more information on that in an initial consultation. And that is it. Really, really smooth, really straightforward. These programs are designed to allow for speed. So we've had people call us on Monday and they landed in Kenya on Friday, right? So if you onboard with this program, you can come as soon as your wire clears, and your place will be ready for you. And then you can figure everything else out after that with our support, of course. And then we support you for that entire year. And then if you are moving forward and into dual citizenship and all that, then of course we support you for the entire 7 years it takes to get to dual citizenship. So putting that out there for you guys to know, our rapid kind of relocation services work in that way. You don't have to be doing a rapid relocation. You could just be doing a regular relocation and say, all right, in 3 months from now, I'm going to come move into this place. That's fine too. However, we don't have unlimited apartments. So it is limited. And when the apartments are sold out, the program is sold out. All right. Or the program changes price. Right. So if the apartments are sold out, somebody wants to do the program anyway, we have to go source a new apartment and that might change the price. So there's that. All right. So as long as you're keeping that in mind and you understand how the rapid relocation program works, then you can go ahead and take a look at that, especially with current events. I know we've been getting a lot of questions about how do I leave quickly? How do I leave, the US quickly? So that is how you do it. All right. All right, guys, talk to you later.